Hello there YouTube and welcome to a top 10. So the year is just about to end, so I thought maybe it's now time for me to give you my top 10 films of 2019. So this is all my personal opinion. If you have your own top 10, let me know down in the comments below. So let's get this underway. So coming in at number 10 it is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Now this was a movie adaptation of a classic kids book series, and yeah, this is very tame horror, you know, an easy way to get kiddies into the horror genre. My favourite segment was Harold and Pale Lady. Pale Lady, very creepy, especially when she absorbs the kid. Yeah. Coming in at number 9 is Brightburn. Now, when I heard that James Gunn's brother was doing a film called Brightburn, which was like an anti-Superman, I was like, okay, let's see what it'd be like if Superman chose the path of evil. And, well, we got that. The kid they got to play, Brendan Breyer, he was good in this, like an evil little shit. He appeared briefly in Avengers Endgame as a little Scott Lang during the whole time segment thing when they were trying to get the time machine to work. But yeah, I thought Elizabeth Banks was great in this, and her performance as his adopted mother. Yeah. It just makes me feel glad that there's Superman that shows us as a good guy. And in some alternate universe, yeah, he chose the path of evil. Coming in at number 8 it is Crawl. Crawl, yeah, was a creature feature. I do love a good creature feature every now and then. Especially with the alligators. I thought the effects for the alligators were fairly decent. I thought they were not bad effects at all. With the CGI. Our lead actors in this, I can't pronounce the actress's name, so I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but the other guy they got in for her father, he too was great in this. It was a great two-people show with alligators and a dog. Don't worry, the dog survives. You know, when they're... I'm thinking, why the hell would you stick around during a Category 5 hurricane in Florida, where there's alligators about? It's all bonkers. But yeah, I did like the film. Coming in at number 7 it is Annabel Comes Home. This is the latest installment of the Conjuring universe, the third solo film to feature Annabel, where the Warrens have finally took Annabel home and got her in a glass case. I thought, yeah, again, I guess, you know, the jump scares were getting a bit stale, so they stopped. So they limited that down, but still, it was an entertaining film. It was a good one. I thought it was way better than Annabelle Creation. People say that's the best one. My personal opinion, I think it was boring, Annabelle Creation. But Annabelle Comes Home I thought was great. Coming in at number 6 is Happy Death Day to You, the second installment in the Happy Death Day series, where they go more into a sci-fi comedy aspect this time than a slasher aspect, but still has the Groundhog effect where she wakes up in an alternate timeline where she finds her mother is alive. They also gave away the mystery of the whole loop thing while she's reliving the same day, but yeah, a lot of good twists and turns in there, and Jessica Rothe was hilarious in this as well as a good final girl. Yeah, it was a great one. You know, good sequel. Left things open for a third one. I really hope a third one does happen, because, well, I'd be down for a trilogy. Okay, so next at number 5 it is Midsomer. Yes, Ari Aster strikes again, giving us Hereditary in 2018, and he gave us this weirdly wonderful one in 2019. Where friends go to college, not college, a group of friends go to Sweden to this festival that takes place once every 90 years, and they it goes from being harmless to weird, messed up cult stuff. And I thought that was pretty amazing. Especially with the whole ending. I thought, yeah, this is going all Wicker Man. Which it did do. It went full Wicker Man, this film. I thought Florence Pugh in this was great, and yeah, she's an actress I'm beginning to warm up to. You know, I've recently seen her in Fighting with My Family, and also she's going to be in the new Black Widow. So look forward to seeing more from her. Yeah, this was just a weirdly wonderful film. So yeah, number 5, it is Midsomer. Please do excuse the noise outside. My mum and dad are great gobshites. So number 4, it is Doctor Sleep. Yes. So 1980, we had The Shining. About 39 years later, almost 40 years, we get the sequel, Doctor Sleep, where Ewan McGregor is playing a now grown-up Danny Torrance, and is, you know, helping a young woman with the same abilities as him stop being, like, her powers absorbed by this group of gypsies, led by Rose the Hat, played by Rebecca Ferguson. But I thought the little bit of the middle act was boring, but the final act and the first act was spot on. I loved the whole, you know, Overlook Hotel that they went back to in this. I mean, yeah, the actors weren't the same, but still it was good. Mike Flanagan did a good enough job directing this, and it served as a sequel to not just Stanley Kubrick's 1980 adaptation, but the TV series as well that Stephen King approved of more than the 1980 film. So that's number 4. So, top 3 now, and coming in at number 3 is Zombieland Double Tap. Now, it took 10 years, but I think it was worth it. I think, you know, they took 10 years to make this one because they wanted to get it right, and I think they did. You know, the whole gang back in the game, acting brilliantly. You know, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, all fantastic returning to this. I thought it was a nice, like, revisit of the first film, and was a fun sequel. So yeah, it was all just, you know, great. You know, Zombieland Double Tap with new varieties of zombies in there. Okay, so number 2, it is Us. Yeah, I got 5 on it. Yeah, I always wonder, what do they mean when they say I've got 5 on it? I'm thinking, is it 5 different toppings on a pizza? That's how I'd love to see it. I've got 5 on it there, 5 different varieties on the topping of the pizza. Yes, Jordan Peele gave us Get Out in 2017, 2019, he gave us Us, which I thought was surprisingly good as well. A bit confusing with the ending, did leave a few unanswered questions, but just fantastic at the end of the day. You know, from our lead actress in this, playing like her character, and the doppelganger with that chilling voice, I just thought was great. Yeah, and it had a great blend of comedy and horror in there. So yeah, number 2 is Us. Now, before I get to my number 1 pick, I just want to give out some honourable mentions, and they go to Child's Play 2019. Didn't think it was a bad remake. Also, don't think it could have, might as well, it could have very well have been its own film as well. The Prodigy, The Hole in the Ground, In the Tall Grass, Ma, Escape Room, Free from Hell, Haunt, and the Banana Splits movie. Oh, and I can't forget The Perfection. I mean, I wanted to put this in the top 10, but I thought, I didn't know where to put it. But it was a great film, The Perfection, from Alison Williams, Logan Browning doing great performances. Just a fantastic film. From Netflix too. And I was very pleasantly surprised by that one. I do have one dishonourable mention, and that is to the Black Christmas reboot. I didn't like that one. I'm sure you can work out why, because a lot of people are hating it. So, number 1, it is It Chapter 2. 2017, we got a movie adaptation of Stephen King's It. Bill Skarsgård had tough shoes to fill, but I think he filled them nicely, playing It Pennywise, the dancing clown, in Chapter 1. Chapter 2, though, we got blends of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 in there. We had flashback sequences with the Losers Club as kids. They did some good de-aging on them. Finn Wolfhard, I could sort of tell they de-aged him, but still, the actors they got, I mean, like when they asked Sophia Lillis who would like to play her grown-up version, it was Jessica Chastain, and yeah, she fitted it perfectly. The adults for the Losers Club were great. I just thought brilliant, and Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise was just great. They did change some of the kids' occupations in this from the miniseries, but hey, I don't care. This has been my I say it's hard for a sequel to do better than its predecessor, and I thought this one did. I actually prefer... In fact, no. Do you know what? It Chapter 1 and 2 are one big film. They just broke into 2 parts. And... yeah, I just loved It Chapter 2 a lot. It's my favourite one of this year, and it's my opinion, and yeah, it's my list, so... yeah, It Chapter 2. I enjoyed a lot. So, what are your top 10? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description. So yeah, be sure to check all that out. And yeah, a very happy new year to you all. And prepare yourselves now for the 5th and final season of Halloween in January. Halloween in January 5. Yes, 31 days on my channel. I take the month of October and put it into January one last time to get rid of those post-Christmas blues. So, hope you like that when it's coming. So, yes, that's it for this one. So until next time, don't have nightmares.